Wow. No rest for the wicked. We preview another game. Another game. I'm over West Ham at home. That's over and done with. Am I over it? Not really. However, let's do PNE. PNE away. Have you ever done Preston North End midweek away from home? Yes. What happened? Adori got sent off. One of their men got sent off. Fulham lost 2-1 from 2-0 down, and Mitrovic scored and got a goal back. However, PNE away has been very kind to me before, going into 2018. Last minute winner from Mitrovic. Unbelievable. And the 1-1 draw when Tim Ream scored, and they scored a goal with like 3 handballs in the build-up. That was insanely bad. 12:30 game. Let's do Preston North End. Let's talk Preston North End. So, what did Preston North End do at the weekend? Well, they got a very respectable point at the Riverside. Conway took the lead for Middlesbrough, and Frankia Jensen with a really nice finish actually to make it 1-1. And let's just see how they lined up. This is a video for Patreon members and YouTube as well. We're trying to grow the YouTube channel. We're obviously trying to grow the Patreon as well. But for match previews, it's nice to have on both. Nice to have the video on both platforms so that fans of Preston can watch, fans of Fulham can watch. And if you do enjoy the channel, please do subscribe. If you want to sign up to the Patreon, £5 a month, daily Fulham content. Today we had the full press conference on there. My reaction to the press conference, and then we'll have the same basically for the Preston game. Lots of updates, lots of fun updates, and then the press conference after the game. So 4-2-3-1 for Paul Heckingbottom's Preston North End. Freddie Woodman in goal. Such a great keeper to have at the level, by the way. Left back Andrew Hughes, Story and Watmore or Watmow. Can't be Watmore because Duncan Watmore. That's more like Watmow, Watmouth. Maybe sorry. Jack Watmouth at centre back, and then Brad Potts at right back. Alistair McCann, and Ben Whitehouse in holding midfield. Jeppe Okels, and then Sam Greenwood on the left and the right. Frankia Jensen behind Emil Rees Jakobsen. Off the bench, they brought on Josh Bowler. We know all about Josh Bowler. Scored against Fulham in Blackpool's 1-0 win. Marco Silva's first defeat as Fulham manager. That one. Dwayne Holmes, we know all about him as well. Ryan Ledson, former Everton player, very good. Robbie Brady, very good player as well. Played for Ireland against England the other day. And Osmajic as well came off the bench. Cornell wasn't used as obviously a keeper. Patrick Bauer wasn't used, of course, former Charlton centre-back. And Kane Kessler-Hayden, who I think is still on loan from Aston Villa. But yeah, 1-1 draw. And I mean, I saw the highlights of this with the highlights package on ITV. And let's just have a look at the match stats. Yeah, I mean, they had excuse me, God. Middlesbrough at 1.64 XG to Preston's 0.44. And he had 5 shots in the whole game. Did Preston 1 on target, whereas Middlesbrough had 16 shots, 6 on target. So Borough will feel like they should have won the game. Preston come away with a very respectable point. You know, after losing to Oxford, that's a point. They haven't won in the league since beating Luton. Paul Heckingbottom's first game in charge. Let's talk Fulham. Now Marco Silva this morning said that, you know, Reece Nelson will be involved. Vinicius is the only player that's going to be out, so it's going to be as you were. Do I expect Fulham to make 11 changes like they did for Birmingham in the Cup? I already said that a couple of weeks ago. No, don't expect that to happen. I think Fulham should take this quite seriously. And actually, there's more of a point to be made that Emil Smith-Rowe hasn't played 90 minutes of football yet. I don't think he should play 90 minutes on Tuesday night, but I think he should start. So if I was to go for a lineup now, I'll go with Bender in goal, give him a chance. Castagna. Do we go Diop Cuenca? I suppose we just do, don't we? Diop Cuenca. Because obviously they haven't played together yet, have they? Anderson could play, but I suppose he played at the weekend, and so did Bassi. Diop Cuenca makes more sense. Ryan Sessegnon on left back. Now what? I think I'd go with Harrison Reed and Sander Berger. And then as the 10, Emil Smith Rowe. On the right, I suppose Nelson played more on the left, didn't he? On the left, maybe Reece Nelson. On the right, Harry Wilson. And up top, Rodrigo Muniz. I think that's how I'd go. Josh King might travel. That would be good. Might see Josh King start. You never know. He'd come off the bench against Birmingham. How do I see this game going? I think Fulham will win. I think we'll win. We've got enough quality. I think we'll win by 2-0. Goals coming either side of the half. Obviously, we raced into a 2-0 lead against Birmingham, 2-0 up, and then Birmingham actually played they played way better than Fulham in the majority of the game. And actually, now I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking I want Fulham to really stamp some authority on this game. I don't want to. Obviously, I want Fulham to win, but I want to see a dominant 90-minute performance. The Carabao Cup is obviously important for Fulham. To get to round 5 will be good. I think that makes it the last 16. It was good to avoid any of the big teams in the draw. Preston away is obviously not the most ideal place to go on a Tuesday night, and I don't think that Fulham will be selling out the away. And let's just say that. But what I will say is that look, if we get through round 5 and then suddenly you're one away from a quarter final and obviously a semi-final last season against Liverpool, now we've got a taste of that sort of occasion. I want it again. I think most fans, all fans will want it again. Marco Silva will want it again. The players will want it again. And if Fulham can win and get a favourable tie in the next round and avoid the big boys, we are in the midst of a cup run. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Disappointed, obviously, about what happened on Saturday, and we should have got 3 points. But if Fulham were to get through, I think it would be a fairly positive atmosphere around the club. And going into a Newcastle game where, God, Newcastle got away with one yesterday against Wolves. I didn't think they were very good up until when they actually stepped on Wolves and got 2 cracking goals. I think Fulham should win. I think we will win, and hopefully we'll progress through to the next round. Let me know your thoughts below about how you think this game will go. Who do you think will play? What's your lineup? What's your score prediction? And thanks very much for watching. We'll speak again tomorrow in Preston. That is for Patreon members only, of course. So if you do want to subscribe to Patreon, the links are in the description of the video, at the bottom of the YouTube page, at the top of my YouTube homepage, and on all my socials as well. We're really building a very special community over there, and it's a very, very cool place to be. So please do subscribe. For a £5 a month, you get just a lot of content, and after some conversations with the club today, I'd like to think that there's going to be some very exciting things to come in the next few weeks. So please do subscribe so you don't miss out on all of that. Thanks very much for watching. Come on, Fulham.